First things first, congratulations on completing 20 years in the business, 1993 to 2013. You know, you're a legend for shizzle, my nizzle. Everyone knows that. Your top 5 dead or alive in history, and I'm talking about top 5.
It's kind of hard because I really don't have a top 5 because I love music in general. But for you, I'll give you a top 5. It's not in no particular order, but you know, it's 5. I say Slick Rick, Ice Cube, KRS-One, Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Dogg.
and Snoop Lion.
When Sean Paul was in India, like recently, 2 months back, I asked him, as Snoop Dogg is making some reggae music now, do you want to get together with Snoop and make some jams together? He said, you're a legend and he would love to do that. What do you got to say about that?
Sean Paul is a legend, you know. I did a couple of tours with Sean Paul, and he's a close friend of mine, and I love what he does as far as making that music, the dance hall music, and I would love to make a record with him. He know that already, so it's official.
We want Snoop to tell us something about Tupac, Dre, the Dog Pound, you know, Corrupt, Daz, the good old death row days. We all love that, and you know, we still bump that over here.
Well, you know, those times I was a youngster. You know, I was in my early 20s, and really was just a youngster living a wild, ruthless, and crazy life. And I had my homeboys with me that was doing the same thing, and we all just used to click together. We made music, we had fun, we traveled the world, and we just lived a young, wild, and free life.
Have you tried some of that good sticky icky down in India?
Nah, why don't you tighten me up when I get up out this interview?
Holla at me, player. Holla at me for
Yes,
that.
sir.
Can we get a shout out for all your people, everyone who loves Snoop, for everyone supporting you from back in the day, going for your concerts in India, and you know, supporting that West Coast G-Funk and all that gangster rap in India?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to give a shout out to the people that's been down with Snoop Dogg, G-Funk, Death Row Records, The Chronic, the whole movement from day one. Because, you know, we never thought that our music could travel this far. We never thought that our music would be influential over here. That's probably why I'm here right now, because I felt like it was so much love over the years that the people over here have always given us, and we never give it back by coming over here, because they always try to scare us away in America. Y'all got to understand, in America, they try to scare us away from coming here. They try to tell us this, you know, it's bad things if we come here. So if we don't really have enough heart or enough business savvy to come out here and see with our own 2 eyes, we don't know that it's real love out here waiting on us. So, you know, I appreciate the people that love me, that supported me, that's been down with me from day one. That's why I'm here to give y'all a great concert day in and day out.
My last question before I pass on the mic to the lovely lady next to me. What do you think about Kendrick Lamar? You are a protege of Dr. Dre in 1993, right, from back in the day. Kendrick Lamar is the new guy Dr. Dre's promoted. His album is making noise all over the world. What's your opinion about the West Coast Kendrick Lamar now? And who would you want to pass on the torch to? Game, Kendrick Lamar, Glasses Malone, or who else?
Well, the first question, Kendrick Lamar, I think he's dope. I think he's the future. I've always loved his style, his swag, even before he got with Dr. Dre. And I felt like with him getting with Dr. Dre, it only polished him up and got him ready for what he's doing right now. But as far as me passing the torch, one thing about the torch, you can't pass it. They got to take it. Did nobody pass me this torch? I had to take it. So if they want it, they got to take it.
Dre passed the torch, you lit the chronic up, and the blunt is your ashtray right now?
And you do know that.
I know that. Thank you so much. Love.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Snoop, do we have any chance to see the 213 back? You know, Nate Dogg is gone. We love Nate Dogg. Any chance to see 213 back?
It's going to be hard to do without Nate being here, you know. And you really can't get nobody to replace his aura. You can't really find nobody to do what he did. So the only way that can happen is if we can find some old records or some records that were never released and try to put it together. But I don't know. You know, we don't really want to damage that spirit. I feel like everything that Nate Dogg did while he was here was awesome and a beautiful, you know, depiction of music that he made, and I don't really want to damage that by trying.
What is your opinion on the younger MCs who are always accused of disrespecting the seniors in the game? And I'm talking about No Country for Old Men, for example. That's one question. Second question is, How would you like your music from the past? Murder was the case and all that to be remembered, especially by your fans who've been listening to you from then to now.
First question, I believe we got to understand it on the West Coast now. There's no more New West, Old West. We all together. And it started with us being men and saying that we have no room for us to quarrel or have disputes because we're all trying to do the same thing, make money and make good music. So there's no misunderstanding on the West Coast now. Everybody loves each other, supports each other. As far as my music from back in the days, how do I want it to be remembered? I want it to be remembered for what it is. I can't change the past. I can only fix the future. And what I did in the past, I have no regrets. I'm serious about what I did. I felt good about it, everything.
Last question. With your interest now in Rastafarianism, are you more like just intrigued or are you a total devotee now?
No such thing as intrigue with me. Either I'm all in or I'm all out.